Yes, FlossTube Retreat, New Jersey. It came and it went all too fast, but it was a great time. Arlene Cohen is the creator, person who was running this retreat, and it was wonderful. It was actually my first stitching retreat that I've ever been to, and I had a really good time. Confession, I was having some trouble with my hands, so I didn't get a lot of stitching done, but I enjoyed sitting there and seeing what everyone else was working on and how they were stitching, and just enjoying talking to people, making new friends, and it was a lot of fun. There's so much. I don't even know where to start. I know I didn't take any video, and I barely took any pictures, and I don't have them on my camera, so I might post a few of them, maybe to Instagram, but I'm not sure. It was fun, and it's a little cloudy outside. I think we're supposed to get thunderstorms, so the light is coming and going. I do have some light on, but oh well. Just want to say welcome. Thank you for coming back and taking a look, and thank you to anyone new who has found my channel and is staying to see what happens. It's always a surprise. We did get an insulated cup, and let's see if I can get that in there where you can see it. That's Arlene's design for FlossTube Retreat 2019, New Jersey, and that's great. And speaking of that design, I do have that to stitch, and I'm looking forward to that. Arlene's had a trunk show there, and you get to see all of her wonderful things. And yes, I did go to Needleworker's Delight and Silk Weavers Fabrics, and yep, I think a lot of people did a lot of damage, because I know I was looking for some threads to go with a pattern that I bought, and they did not have them. They had run out. Oh well, I'll get them when I'm ready, because we all know we have plenty of stuff to start. Anyway, the retreat was really well organized, and I really liked the Hampton Inn in Woodbridge. I was on the 5th floor. I was in a handicapped room on the 5th floor. So of course, my brain, I'm standing waiting for the elevator, which was right near my room, which was great. But I'm reading the sign that says, if an emergency, please do not use the elevators. And I'm thinking, and you put a handicapped room on the 5th floor. Okay. Still thinking about that one. But Arlene made us up like a welcome letter and the itinerary, and you know, the time for the events. Like Friday at 6 p.m. we had a welcome and a pizza party dinner. The pizza was awesome. Saturday at 8:30 p.m. we had our smalls exchange, followed by a raffle, and let me tell you, it was a huge raffle. No, I didn't win anything, but my share of tickets, but the people who did win were thrilled, and I was happy for them. And let's see, Sunday at 12 there was lunch, and it was some fantastic sandwiches and some salads and cookies and all kinds of things. You know the best part? Friday and Saturday night, Needlework's Delight, the people brought us in food. Is that amazing? It was just amazing. It was a wonderful 3 days. I couldn't have been happier. Oh, plus my hands worked and I could actually stitch very much. That would have made it better. But I met so many people. I mean, so many people. I can tell you the people who sat at my table. It was a table, I think, of 8. And Linda Bazarski, was sitting at my table, and she was working on Lady of the Flag, and she has her own color conversion going on, and it's in shades of copper, and it's beautiful. I hope I get to see more of it. And then there was Larissa Kaysen, who is Gen X Stitcher here not on YouTube, on Instagram. And she was just wonderful to talk to. We actually walked over to Walmart's at one point together because there's a Subway in the Walmart there. And she needed some stuff, so we walked over. And it was very interesting getting to know Larissa. And then there was also Jennifer, which is Genua X Stitches here on YouTube. So if you haven't found her channel, you should go check her out. She is wonderful. I had a great time. I sat right next to her. Excuse me, and she was doing some full coverage pieces that were just amazing. Mostly video game maps and characters and gorgeous stuff. Gorgeous stuff. And then, of course, I'm looking at paper so I don't forget anybody. Then there was Brenda, and she is BRENGESECK on Instagram, and she's amazing. I mean, to see this woman stitch, wow. She had 3 finishes during the weekend, and I had a great time talking to her and getting to know her too. And then there was Alice. I don't have permission to say her last name, so I won't. But she sat on the other side of me, and she was stitching, and Alice was quiet, but she was very nice, and we did talk. We have a mutual love of cats. We both have our share, and then some, and it was a joy to sit next to Alice. And then there was Candace, who is Slub Lover Stitches here on Instagram, and she is amazing. Now she has a few pieces that she worked on, and one of them, of course, now I can't think if it's Dracula. I can't remember. Sorry. Candace, maybe you can tell me if you see this video, but he was fabulous. I would stitch him, but he was like, I don't know, 3 feet tall. Yeah, pretty cool. And she's in California, so, but she's wonderful. You know what? I don't have that little piece that she made, but she brought in a box, and it was all these little tiny minders for scissors. It was like a fob, but it was spools of thread cross-stitched or stitched, and it was just amazing. I think I put it on my name tag, and of course I think it's here somewhere, so if I come across it I will show it to you. Sometimes I wonder, I would lose my head if it wasn't attached to my shoulders. Anyway, so it was quite a wonderful experience being at the table. And I did take all of my Ingleside Imaginarium stuff, and Brittany was there of Ingleside Imaginarium, so I did get a couple of pictures with Brittany and our pieces, and of course I don't have those pictures. Brittany said she would get them to me, but I don't know, maybe she'll post them. That would be great. So that was the table. We missed Dina, half stitch, cross stitch. She wasn't able to attend the retreat at the last minute, but JT is doing well, and I've seen a video from Dina, so you can watch her video to hear how JT is doing and what happened. I'm just glad everything worked out for Dina. I missed meeting her, though I was looking forward to it. And of course, Terry Lee, originally Stitch and Petunia, now Terry Lee Crafts. She wasn't able to go because of her chemo, but Joe Gregoire did a short video at each table, so we all said hi to Terry, so that was wonderful. It was really a very friendly and cohesive weekend. I really enjoyed it. the bags that we received, there was so much stuff in there. Krenik gave us the Krenik bag of bits, which is just full of bits of Krenik fibers, and I'm looking forward to that. Silk weavers and needle weavers, yeah. Needleworks Delight, I'll get it right. They gave us a whole bag full of stuff. There's patterns, and they even gave us samples of fabrics. I mean, it's amazing, and I will try to remember to link everything in my video, although I'm sure that you all know Needleworker's Delight. And like I said, those guys were just the best, the best. They went out of their way to make sure that we were all enjoying our retreat, and it was really wonderful. Let's see, Weeks Dye Works and Teresa Polino of Favors with Flair and Gary Parr of Fiber Talk. They all gave us stuff. Let's see. So here's a zippered mesh bag. And I know it's taken me a while to get through this, but it's just amazing. So here's Weeks Dye Works. And I got driftwood, which I really like. And then Gary, Fiber Talk. Gary Farr gave us a couple of pieces, a couple of whole skeins of Splendor. And then there was we got this is from Favors with Flair, and it's got the FlossTube Retreat New Jersey on the front, and it's a tape measure. I am really happy about that because I lost my last one. Not good. And then Brenda from Arlene's Stitching Group made everybody a bag, and she made all of the snap bags. And there's also a handmade journal, kind of like the journals I make on a smaller scale. And she made these herself. She made all of them. So I will put a list of the people in Arlene's Stitching Group too, because they made the weekend amazing. It was a whole gang of people, and they were doing wonderful things. And then we got, I'm not going to take it out, beeswax, which I'm pretty excited about. And floss cards and counting pins and a New Jersey FlossTube Retreat needle minder, a wooden one, and an erasable pink highlighter. That will come in very handy. Amazing stuff, right? But that's not all. Individual people at the retreat also gave gifts to everyone, and so Caroline of Off the Grid Needle Arts, she made everybody their own little notions bag. Isn't that amazing? And so she passed that out to everyone, and someone else was giving out stitching buddies and those super clips, which I just love. Oh, and in the bag there was also, let me see if I can show this right, New Jersey Retreat 2019 scissors fob, and it has a little stork scissors charm on the end of it. That's pretty fabulous. Oh, just so much stuff. It was amazing. I'm blown away. still recovering, blown away. Let's see. And then there was the exchange. About half of the people participated in the swap, the smalls exchange. And so we all had like the raffle tickets, and everybody got one. And the list of everyone who participated, Arlene just read off the number. And if you had the number, it was your turn to go up. And I was one of the last people, and I picked the bag that says, "Today is your day," because today, every day, was my day. And inside the bag, there's this beautiful card with a personal note that I just love because it looks hand-painted. Wonderful. And then the smalls that there was, let me show you. I received, there was a, smells so good. This is a bath bomb. Beautiful, right? Right. And then yeah, this is from Lynn. Sorry. And so a pair of earrings that look like they have a stitch design on them. I love them. I wore them yesterday. And then the pièce de résistance was her smalls. Isn't this beautiful? It says, "Good things come to those who stitch." Yes, and that's going to hang in my craft room. I love it. And of all of the quart containers that I took, there were only 3 left. So that wasn't too bad. I took 104. And yeah, I know I forgot some things. It was just so amazing. The raffle table was phenomenal. There were things that people donated, things that were handmade, project bags, charts, books, fibers, color and cotton. There's a lot of stuff there by color and cotton. Just so many things. And then they were also giving away, not giving away, but raffling and drawing for $25 gift certificates to Needleworker's Delight. It was just amazing. McKenna had a few charts there from 1884 Stitchery. I mean, it was bountiful. It was definitely bountiful. So many things to see. It was overwhelming. So I am trying to gather my thoughts, and we do the aftermath that is me unpacking from even a 3-day event, but it was just wonderful. So thank you again, Arlene and Arlene's Stitching Group, for just making it a memorable weekend. Thank you. And I will show you what I stitched on. It's rather sad, I'm afraid. I decided I was going to take my Ink Circles Forest of Sumatra, and I do love it, and people really loved the fabric that I dyed, so that made me happy too. And that's what this looks like. And this is the end over here. So I did get across the top. Although I did, like, from here over I did yesterday. So I only did like this little tiny bit at Retreat. I did put a few little gold beads in just to see if that's what I wanted to do. I think at Retreat I was beginning to realize that this really isn't big enough. You know. I was so upset with myself. So what it looks like is if I had started an inch further out on this side, which I think I knew at one time, the whole piece would have fit. As it is, I am about 15 stitches short. So I am going to make the end of the piece, and I'm just going to cut off the end. Luckily, it's not symmetrical. Like what looks like border here is not continuous, so I don't have to worry about that. And I think it is wide, long enough this way that I can fit 2 more sets of pages in. So we'll see. But yeah, it was kind of a tough, stitchy week. Oh, and that brings me to August, an arbitrary August. And I don't think I'm going to be able to play with arbitrary August this year. I think it's going to be more of an eclectic August for me. Simply because I've got 2 surgeries coming up this month. I know, boo. But I have a week-long Saturday to Saturday trip to Disney World. So, yay, that's a good thing. But I don't think I'm going to be doing stitching while I'm there because my grandson's going to be there and my daughter, and we're just going to have fun together. And I can't imagine that we're going to get a lot of downtime. And that's good. I don't mind that at all. But I am thinking, let me see, what did I do with it? Of course, I put it underneath everything over here. I am thinking, after seeing Linda working on her Lady of the Flag, that I may get Lady of the Flag out and just kind of mess around a little bit with her. And now I'm looking, there's the chart. In case you have never seen the Lady of the Flag Mirabilia, this is what she looks like. And I'm doing her in the called for colors. And she is an out of print pattern. But I am doing her on the preamble to the Constitution. And let me see, is that the top? Yep. And that's all I have done so far. But I think I'm going to be working on her a little bit on and off this month. I may go back to doing weekly vlogs and just do, weekly FlossTube, but just do it vlog style, where every day I show you what I'm working on and how much I got done for the day. I think that was working out pretty good for me. And I will probably do something other than Lady of the Flag. Oh my goodness. I started the day today with a migraine, so migraine medicine is a wonderful thing. Kills your brain though. Let's see. Oh, and Crafty Kim from Clay by Kim and from Canada, she was there and she gave everyone a needle minder, and that's a wooden needle minder button that has a mandala in it, and I love that too. But I think that's, how can I forget this? I did talk to Brittany quite a bit, Brittany Church, and she is such a sweetheart. I really like Brittany. We just click. I love her designs, just amazing. And hopefully they show the small she brought. I do have a picture of it. I can't show it here, but I think I'll put it up on Instagram. It's beautiful. It's a dragon. But look what Brittany gave me. She gave me one of her stuffed needle. Well, it's a pincushion, kind of my kind of a needle minder though. And he's a dragon, and he has a stitched tummy. Isn't he great? And he has a tail. I love him. I think he's great. So, thank you again, Brittany. It's fabulous. But wait. Boy, the light is changing here. It was a freebie table, and I took things for the freebie table. Yes, I did. Get them out of the house, right? Yeah. Well, you couldn't leave them all sitting there. That table was piled high, let me tell you. And there were like 5 full boxes of stuff leaving on Sunday that people didn't take, and yet people took tons of stuff. So these are all charts I took off of the freebie table. Yeah. Like a hole in my head. But I love them all. I love them all. And I did go to Needleworker's Delight, and I did find the fabric that I wanted for the Merchant Mermaid. I will show that to you here. I tried to get some of the other colors, but I didn't get there quick enough, and they were sold out of most of the colors I was looking for. So I bought some Zweigart Jubilee. It's a 28 count in Hunter Green. And this is Merchant Mermaid. I think it's pretty much a perfect match. I was trying to get 32, but they didn't have any 32. So that's just perfect, I think. I think the greens are going to match. I'm so excited about this because this green is my favorite color. And I think that's a beautiful green. So yay. I think this is going to be a start. I don't know. It's not going to be a start this month because this month is already pretty torn up, but we'll see. And here's another one. I've never seen this before. This is called, it's by the Primitive Hair, and it's called Mother of the Ocean. I know, you're jealous. Isn't that fabulous? Fabulous, fabulous. No, I'm a little bit. And I also got the other Crosswing collection, the Cardinal Biscorn Nest. I do have the other one. So I've added this one to my stash to be with it. And then by the Witchy Stitcher, I bought Killing It. Yay. I think that'll make a great traveling piece, and I love the design. And I also bought a Stony Creek collection. This is the Ark. Ran out of time. So Stony Creek, I bought the Ark, and this is like the best Ark I think I've ever seen. There's so much detail in these animals, and they look so real. I'm going to enjoy that one. And then I also bought a Zweigart Presents, the Needlework Fabric, America the Beautiful. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm going to enjoy doing that. I don't know. So Jim Kornacki is the creative director and Carol Pudlek is the art director. Pamela Kellogg is the designer. Ghost Stitchers, charting and stitching. Jules and Philip Becker, photography. And Charles Johansson, corners, was the custom framing. That's just a beautiful piece. So, yes, I couldn't leave without buying patterns, even though I only really wanted this fabric. Since I got what I wanted, I figured, hey, it's a good thing, we'll just buy some more, right? Buy some more. Well, it was kind of a disjointed thing, all to say that I had a really great time. I was so happy to meet so many people. It's amazing. Truly amazing. Everyone was down to earth and friendly. I spent some time with McKenna. She's lovely. And yeah, she was staying until Wednesday, which is tomorrow. Today is Tuesday, August 6th. So, yeah, McKenna flies home tomorrow. She is really a special person. So, anyway, that being said, I think I need to get off here and get some other stuff done. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for new subscribers. I appreciate that. Hopefully next time I'll be back to, I don't know, being a little more interesting and maybe not as talky. Is that a word? Talky? I don't know. Anyway, thank you. Thanks for watching. As Cinderella's mother says, be kind and be courageous. And as I say, in all things, be colorful. Thanks for watching. God bless.